Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel Persistent Trading. As you have seen in the title, today we are exclusively discussing about the key levels for HDFC Bank because in the past 1 week we have seen more than 10% correction in the share price. So many investors are thinking, should we implement buy on dip strategy? And some investors are thinking, is this the right time or should we wait for more correction? So people have various thoughts. So today from the technical point of view, we are going to identify the key levels and what price action that we need in case if we want to go long. So the fall in the 2-3 days, as you have already seen, there are plenty of news articles you might have already seen. There is institutional sell-off that is happening. One is because of the concerns about the merger and the growth of the company. Now after the merger, it has become so big that the pace of the growth that it was having earlier, to maintain that, it will be little trouble initially. Once the company stabilizes, probably investors can come back again, re-enter into this particular stock. On the other side, if you see the results, it was indicating slower pace of growth. Mainly net interest margin remained flat. If you are looking at this as a technical analyst, on back of your mind, you will have an idea that this is what happening. But are the technical are supporting the current price action or not? That is what you are mainly that you observe. Always for the stocks, either you go to daily time frame or weekly time frame. So now we are looking at HDFC Bank weekly chart. So if we just go back and then see how the price action shifted, see here you can see the market has made a change of character. So now we can see that market is in bullish mode. We have seen the previous swing was taken out at this level. So that is why we say that there was a change of character. And instead of falling further, market has made an internal shift to the higher side and then continue to remain higher. So this is our bearish swing structure, right, from here to here. And ideally, from this level, we will expect that market will reverse. But instead of that, market continued its pace on the bullish side and closed above the previous swing high. That means market has made another change of character at this level. Once it has made a change of character to the bullish side, so our strongest demand right now is at this level, right? This is the lowest point within this particular swing. So this will be our weekly demand zone. So from here, market tried to come down and eventually made a break-off structure on the higher side. So this we call it as break-off structure. So after the break-off structure, made some internal structure here, like making some sideways, and finally closed above the previous swing high. Okay, that means market made another break-off structure here. From this swing high, it closed above that. So after this break-off structure again, instead of continuation on the higher side, what market did was made some internal change of character to the downside, but it did not close below the previous swing low, and from here again market went higher and it also did not close above the previous swing high. Finally at this point closed below the previous swing low. That means here it has actually changed its character on the downside. So that is what we call a change of character on the downside. So from here to here, the highest point at this level is this candle. So this becomes our weekly supply. Unless until a candle is closed above this weekly supply zone, we continue to remain bearish, right? And if the market has made another break-off structure downside, okay, and then market reversed its direction, then we will say that another change of character, then we can turn bullish. But this kind of structure did not form. But instead market was just within this particular swing, it is just making some swings on the higher side, going towards this supply level, and from there again it is correcting, again going to the supply level, correcting, going to the supply, again we have seen the correction. So that means our major swing structure right now is from here to this low, which is bearish. So after this change of character, let's say forget about all this internal structure. So now we know the market went higher towards here, and then if it breaks below the previous swing low, Okay, then we say that there is a break of structure on the downside. Okay, until now it is actually within this particular bearish swing structure, but it is forming an internal pullbacks towards the supply. Whenever it comes to the supply, there is some correction, more than 10% here, 10-15% here. Here it is more than 15% correction. Now recently we have seen more than 10% correction. Now this is our weekly time frame. Okay, now it is in bearish mode. So this is our support level on the weekly time frame. I'll say this is as a zone, but this is a weak support. In case if the candle is closed, for example, let's say market changed its direction and then went higher and closed here. Okay, then we can say that because there is a change of character on the higher side, we can say that this will remain our strong demand zone. Okay, but as of now that did not happen. So on the weekly time frame, we can expect some more correction, okay, towards either 8%, 9% or another 12% correction up to 1300 level. Okay, this is what on the weekly time frame currently it is indicating. But in between it can take support, like you have seen the previous levels. From here to it came almost, it has given like 16% on the upside. Okay, so maybe instead of breaking this swing low, in case if you see any change of character to the higher side on the weekly time frame, okay, maybe you can take a position and then keep your stop loss below the swing low and then target towards the supply. It may not be single candle going there. It can become like continuation, some internal structures, and then it can continue here. Okay, so there is a possibility that market can reverse from here, or it can make a major swing structure here, or else there is one more thing which you need to see. From here market went higher, came down, again made an internal change of character. That means market has created an internal support at this level. So right now market is first approaching towards the internal support, and there is an external support, but it is a weak support. We need to keep in mind weak support. Market can come down by another 3%, and from here market can reverse, or it can come towards this entire zone which is like 7%. So 3 to 7% correction is the first possibility, and the second possibility is 3 to almost like 10% correction is second possibility. Okay, these are the two possibilities currently we can see within the 10% correction, and we are not sure whether it will break this level and then further continue downside, or it can take support from here and then go higher again. But what are the possibilities? We can see that one possibility is that it can come here, it can take support and then continue its trend upside. But we need to keep in mind that the probability of having success at this level is relatively less, because our market structure is bearish. Relatively better structure is in case if market comes down towards this level from here and then take support and then continue higher, because this is the major swing low. So in case if you see change of character here, then yes, you can take. So compared to this is a better probability, and the highest probability based upon the current bearish structure is continuation of the downtrend is the most probable case currently as of now. Whatever the other scenarios, the reversal that we have seen, it is also possible, but the probability of reversal is relatively less compared to the bearish side. So this is what we have on the technical side. If we just talk about the levels, somewhere around 1370 to 1440. So on an average, you can say 1400 level is one level you should keep in mind. And the another key level you can see somewhere around close to 1300 level. If you remember these round figures 1300 and 1400, probably at these levels, once it reaches, you can see the market structure, observe how it is moving. Accordingly, you can take positions. I hope you understand how we are analyzing the market structure. This is how we do it on the stocks. On daily basis we are applying this on Bank Nifty and Nifty at the lower time frame, and we are also using multi time frame analysis to support our trades. So you can subscribe to our channel and go through all the videos. First thing is the market structure, which I have explained in the first video, and then continuation on the daily analysis. So by now I think you would have got a fair understanding about the market structure. So you can subscribe to our channel because we are going to discuss more practical oriented approach here. We are not giving any recommendations, but a practical way of how you apply technical analysis is what we are discussing in this channel. I hope this was useful. We will connect in the next video. Thank you very much for watching.